session of Google Walkthroughs. Yes. It's what? One sec. That's the only series I do. Google Walkthroughs playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. And there's fun, and we're playing Valkyria Chronicles again, and let's get started. Oh, which, by the way, I should mention something. I kind of missed the date for Valkyria Revolution. It's actually sitting on my bed over there. It came out yesterday, or the day before. It came out the 30th, didn't it? No, 27th. Oh well, regardless, it came out just a couple days ago, if not less. And yeah, I have not got this game anywhere next to being completed, and I didn't get to play it since last time I did a session. The reason because of that is because I've been in between capture cards. Not that my pod broke or anything like that. It's just I got really tired and I couldn't really. And it was hard to record with my nausea, my stiffness, because I had bent over in my chair in order to hit record, because I had to connect the pod to my support laptop because the pod does not care about extension cords. It doesn't like them. USB extenders or just a really long USB 2.0 to USB 3 or USB-B. So I decided to try Razor Ripsaw, and that was an interesting experience. It didn't like me at all, not one bit. Basically, the first one I got crashed in the computer and didn't work with my support laptop. Second one I got worked for a good week, and then it started crashing my computer. I went and installed its drivers. I spent like a good 2-3 weeks trying to figure out the Razor Ripsaw. When it was working, I had to fiddle around with a bunch of settings in OBS, because the Razer Game Center crashes the computer when I try to record with it, always. So I was trying to mess with OBS. Took me a long time, and so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna use the warranty, turn it in, and get an Elgato instead. So now I have an Elgato HD60. I'm gonna get the HD60s, but there was a little miscommunication, but it's fine for now. Not like it really matters, really. I believe the 60s has instant feedback instead of taking a second to actually. Instead of taking a second for the recording to catch up on your PC, but anyway. So I get the Elgato and it worked immediately. Like I was able to record within 30 minutes of unboxing the thing. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And also another news. So basically, I had to catch up with all my games which I missed out on console because I've been too sick to record the old-fashioned way, and I've been busy trying to figure out the Razer and it failed me. So yeah. Let's continue. Which, by the way, I should also mention that in between this and the last part, Wolf Tanks finally released the Edelweiss and the Nameless, which that's going to come in later. To Wolf Tanks Xbox or Wolf Tanks console, because it's on PS4 and Xbox 62. And it's if you've been looking to play as the, if you're looking to what's the word I'm looking for? If you've been looking to use the Edelweiss in a game other than Valkyria Chronicles in a tank game, that's like the only way to do it, unless you mod something else. Yeah, it's an awesome tank. It's pitch perfect to what is in this game from like the one time I used it. Okay, the 2 times I used it. So yeah. Alright, let's continue. Vasel Urban Warfare summons 1A.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Basically their version of Blitzkrieg?
Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours, was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Iron Cooler on the Goliath front. Yeah.
Randgrease, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgrease, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Conscription, not draft. Not that I support either, but yeah.
All schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
However, for a small nation like Gallia and Israel, it makes sense.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Iron Cooler on the Goliath front. Which, I mean, for the United States, it makes no sense. It's just too large and too advanced to have a draft military anymore. But for nations like Israel, which are really tiny.
So these are my new digs.
Yep. And South Korea, yeah, it makes complete sense. Because they're tiny, they have only so many people, they can't just fill their armies or the defense forces with just volunteers like the US can.
Oh, my uniform.
Ah.
I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Yep.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
What else do you need for a commander? Oh, but well, besides your pistol, of course. But yeah, and also in both Israel and South Korea, they have a culture based around military service, as you kind of need to if you have a constant draft where you have to, where the government, where basically in South Korea and Israel, every man and woman has to serve in the military for a set period of time. It's different for either country. And yeah.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Yep. But then again, both South Korea and Israel could have a war any time, and they have, based on the description of Gallia's system, they only conscript, they only conscript when it's war, whereas Israel and South Korea have always draft. You know, every citizen has to be in the military. Well, natural born citizen anyway.
Welkin? Can I come in?
It's
Sure,
fine.
it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Yep.
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good.
Come here.
I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin?
Yeah.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
That's a good point.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very welcome sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Trying to keep something of your old life.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
Yep.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Alright.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Alrighty, next is Squad 7 is born. Let's do. Knock knock.
Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Happens to be at college.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
Happens to be your leader of your own militia.
Well, you know, it is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science.
Yeah, some
The
science.
two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Alrighty, so this is where we pretty much caught up to my old playthrough of the PC version of this game. And also the reason why I didn't really do much of it, because I was using FEPS at that time. I was much newer to YouTube, and the PC version of this game, at least at that time, did not like being recorded by FRAPS. To get to the screen, it would basically, this is a separate on PC. It's a separate. It's almost like a separate client to the rest of the game. So it has to basically go black screen, and then switch clients, and then switch to this. Perhaps really doesn't like it. I'm pretty sure the Xtori might like it or might not care. I could also use NVIDIA Shadowplay nowadays. I don't think it would care. It definitely won't care, unless of course the game actually crashes the recorder every single time, no matter what, which that's completely different. Never really tested either. I just wanted to record this because this is the HD remaster anyway. So yeah. Alrighty, so squad barracks. Now that's when the game really starts, or at least starts to start. Basically, this game is kind of roguelike-ish, where your squad mates have permadeath, as far as I know. Okay, that's the members area. Yeah, that's the command room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
Alright.
This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents.
Alright.
I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely.
Yep.
That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards.
Oh wow.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Yep.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
using what looks like a bunch of different guns, but it's an assault rifle. The barrel is, you know, the front part of the assembly is a weird mishmash between the STG, or the assault rifle as it's known in English, but no one calls it English, but everyone calls it the Sturmgewehr, right? That's the rig I'm thinking about. But anyway, so it looks like that in an AK-47, and the pistol grip also looks like the Sturmgewehr. The magazine, M14, kinda, and then the upper assembly is just general gun, and has a rail, which rails are a modern thing. And by modern thing, I mean like modern, not like, I mean, not basically modern as in 1980s and up modern. And even that's being generous. Anyway, so okay, next.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets.
If they probably blend to range and maneuverability, but we'll probably be using lots of these guys.
While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
What I always prefer, having balance, because with balance you can take down anything and run away from everything else.
Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
Yep.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
This is where the game gets really. This is where the game's. What do I want to say? I know what I want to say. Just my mouth can, whether my mouth can say it or not. This is where the game gets, you know, more fictional with the Lancers. Basically, they are as far as I know, they're anti-tank units that fire anti-tank rounds from a lance. So yeah.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Yep.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Yep. Hey, to kill tanks, you better be shielded from tanks.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Basically, I only field them if you got enemy tanks. Similar to how anti-tank classes work in Battlefield.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Alright. So they're also medics? I mean, in this world, you just use some of that. You use some of the juice, and it works.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
We'll be using a lot of these guys too.
They can place sandbags for cover,
Oh wow.
disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
Oh wow.
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
Okay. That's one way to put it.
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
You're using them too. And that gun is basically a Lee Enfield, pretty much. However, the trigger looks more similar to a Mosin Nagant.
You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship at range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
Yeah, also have a scope.
Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Yeah. Just keep them at the very back and don't spam them. Or at least you can spam them if you have enough. If you have a solid Invokin's tank. But his helmet is the, you know, is a modern helmet, or modern helmet in terms of it's the German bucket helmet too. Which the Germans were the first to figure that stuff out. They figured that out in World War I, didn't they?
That should cover the basics.
Alright.
Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Okay. Alrighty. Now I wonder if you can tell if they're conscripted or not. Because if I would, I would definitely prefer having a squad of volunteers. Because personally and factually, volunteers are better soldiers. Point in case, the United States-Vietnam War. The reason we lost the war is because we had an entire military made out of draftees. Mostly. My grandpa wasn't a draftee. He was a naval supply guy in Vietnam, he wasn't drafted, and the people I know that served in Vietnam, they weren't drafted either. But still, like the main issue that people had in Vietnam is because of the draftees, and the main issues the commanders were having is the fact that they, to put it bluntly, if you have an entire military where you can get as much people as physically possible, the commanders might get slack in their tactics and just waste people. To be frank, waste lives. So yeah, and with voluntary military, you can't do that. Anyway. Alright, but in this game, as you can see, they have special attributes. So press triangle to personal info. Meadow bridge. Standing grass helps them relax, enhancing the defense. Okay. For a scout, that's not too bad. Fancies women. Having women around them makes them want to look good, making them shoot with greater accuracy. Okay. And claustrophobic type species like trenches create a suffocating feeling, leading to drop in attack bar. Ugh. Okay. I mean, that's not terrible. You're not terrible for a scout. Although, I won't just... I can't put you in a trench. I'm not going to try like that. Then you're a soul scout. Is there allergy? An allergy to dust and sand leads to serious rate of HP and bonus sandy area? Nope. Chatty. Whenever close friends nearby, they can't just help but chit-chat. Section that lowers their accuracy? Nope. Trooper killer. Confidence, they can boost our best in each shock trooper grants a bonus to attack abilities. I guess this is one of the things where, in order to balance out a really good stat, they put two bad stats. But I'm pretty sure you can get more or less random. And by the way, these are random because I don't think I saw these on PC. Alright, Wavy, what you got? Need freak? Where's the dirt stains? Lead to distraction and decrease in accuracy. Skin bond. Having veteran close by to protect stirs, enhance defense abilities. Okay. Can defender been a protecting kept from shield first will? They naturally become better at being attacks. Oh, you're good. Although decrease in accuracy for better defense abilities and evading attacks. For a scout, that's amazing because scouts aren't really shooting things anyway, aren't they? So yeah. We'll remember you. Molly Leonard. Male breed. Acromophobic. Okay. Deadly afraid of pointed objects. Being around lancers, weapons make them have a variant like straight losing HP. Oh. We're going to take kills eventually, although we might need you in the squad with tank killers around, but yeah. Nos, what you got? Country bird. Staying on bare dirt leads to a boost to concentration accuracy. Your soul scout. Monitoring. Having allies the same unit class nearby puts them at ease, raising their initial elevation. Okay, bad back. Bending over to crouch puts the strain on their back, causing a drop in defense. Not too bad. And I'm only going to read the descriptions for those for those that are new. I don't want to read this again. Good buddy. Being around close friends makes the battlefield a little cheerier, boosting the attack power, and then looking at a rug. Boosting places like friends that seem common and give a boost in attack power. Oh, you're good. You have all positives. Well, that's for matter you, Nancy. Omega Lemon. Also, they don't always have 3 stats. They sometimes it's less or more. You freak. Lose accuracy. Nope, not you. Susie Evans. Fred. Good buddy. Being around close friends makes the bad. Okay, yeah, I read that before. Fair. Tempo is lowered against shock troopers. That's not technically good. But that's not technically terrible either. How many scouts do we need anyway? I don't think we need any scouts. Control nature, paved roads, seems that you're cold to discomfort and low defense. Nope. Faces man having men around makes them happy, leading to enhanced accuracy while in firing. Okay. That is a difference from fancy as women. I need freak. Night vision. The keen sight is unimpeded by objectives at night, laying them fire within 10 seconds. So, wild scout killer. Confidence when the best evening scout gains and moves into the next abilities. You will be better. Oh, you're a shock trooper. Okay, yeah, you will be better either for knee freak. Alright, so I guess I'd skip Nancy for sure. Also, they have different variants of health. As you can see, she has, I guess, lower health. Yeah, lower health than others. But she has only positive traits. So that's good. I'll take you.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's so good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, miss. Alrighty. Well, you can tell which unit they're, which class they are by the emblem to the left of their name. These are scouts. We'll just have Nancy for right now. Okay, moving on to the shock troopers. Need freak noise vision Scott. Remember, they're saying is a bad debuff though. Oh, and also they have likes. People they like. Okay, that makes sense. Country bred, born leader. Having allies nearby sparks a sense of responsibility that leads to natural boost in defense ability and bed back. Yeah. Sal Limon Melton. Desert allergy, fancy swimming, Lancet killer. I don't like them draining HP. I don't like that at all. And lower defense either. I don't like that at all. Nullhead. A spell of iron clears the head, leading to a boost in attack power. Wow. Pessimist. Having less than full HP makes them throw away any help in the future, meaningless in defense. I think I can get away with that. I think. Soul Nature Born Leader. No. Windy, middle edge. Shouldn't. When holed up in a camp, they cease to pay attention to the world outside. Nothing jump in defense yet, no. Country vid, panicky. Charging into enemy fire makes them panic, decreasing attack power. Or shock trooper. That's actually a good thing. Warn leader. So here you go. Well, it's full body. Having less than full AP makes them totally exhausted, leading to decrease defense. I don't like the like that either. Oh, we have my class I used the most, and all of them have pretty much bad abilities. I mean, they have good HP, I think, but they have bad abilities. Basically, going for a balanced group, people that can fight anywhere and fight under any condition, because we don't know what we'd be fighting in the future. I'm pretty sure we can just rearrange the troops when we need to, but still. How much would be lower defense though? I'll take you because defense not too bad.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you, Welkin.
Hi, Alex. Look forward to serving with you too. All right. Oh, that's only a buff. That's only a buff. That's a deep. Ah, sure. Basically just not to charge you, I guess. Use Alex for that.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
Fortunately, I'm not the pressure, but I'm sure we will. And you and your frail body, sure.
Hello there. I'm Dorothy. I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will. Alright, moving on to the Lancers. We'll just get 2 of these guys. Alright, so John Walker, Biology, Fancy's Min. Okay. Heavy polyologies lead to a steady drain of HP when staying near too much plant life. Okay. Notice City Kid. Taking paved roads back into the city, making them feel right at home and up in your defense. Okay, that's a positive. Lone Wolf, having allies nearby destruction that causes a drop in invasion ability. Since I keep my groups tight, ooh, we'll see. Can Defender, been on protecting characters for short fist well. Yeah, not too bad actually. Nature, Darkskin Hater, even just being around Darkskins makes them nauseous, leading to decreased defense. Okay. Night Blind. Unable to see well in the dark, they quick to panic at night, making a loss of accuracy when trying. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Walter Nash is a bread standing on loose and sharpens awareness, leading to improved evasion. Okay, Pessimist. Having less than full HP makes them throw away any other feature. Nightfish. You know what? Sure. Yeah, Walter's not too bad. Allergy born later. Oh yes, you. Or male allergy. Oh well, no. Proximity metals cause an acute reaction or acute rejection reaction, making it stage drain HP. Yeah, no. Yoko, City Kid, born leader. Yes. We'll get you.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Yep. Sure, you're not too bad.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Pleasure working with you. Alright, engineers, I'm going to get 3 of these. And once, oh, and then 2 snipers. Not many engineers. Carl, Metalhead, Lonely. Lonely is... Loneliness assumes with no allies in there. Sets in when no allies are nearby to lead to decrease evasion ability. Oh, that's not too bad for an engineer. Freak, Frail Body, Lonely. Metalhead, Fatalist. A Fatalist. When HP reaches a single digit, they dive headlong into the sphere, causing lower fire accuracy. Yeah. Really, still only a single digit, which how often should you have those? I love your engineer, you know how much else, so yeah. All next, Darkskin Blood. Having better and close by to protect stirs, enhance defense abilities. Camaraderie. Monopoly. See, get you then. I think you, because now I had no names, not too bad.
My name's Carl Lanzit, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
Indeed. What you have here? I don't really care, Sean.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Alright, thank you. I'll have to live up to yours. Alright, now snipers. I'll just think might as well, not really, both. Okay, not the Darkskin Hater. I believe the Darkskin are the Jewish in this game. Which makes him very racist. Very racist. Alright. Alright, not belonging in my squad. Alright, middle. Brave, pessimist, camaraderie. Sure. Looking much of a choice. And hopefully the snipers don't get shot.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
Thank you. Look forward to having you. Alrighty, so scouts are them. Well, you got a lot of scouts. We got 8 slots remaining, so let's try to get people. Let's try to get the remainder of people that don't have. Actually, need 3 person spawn. You're defender. You're not too bad.
Please call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Indeed. You actually have pretty good health for having a bad back. Nothing. Lowering defensible crouching is not good. But sure.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth. Hi.
Hi. I'll take you too. Having a debuff against certain enemies is not too bad.
My name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
Alright, that's all I can hope for. Alright, so I guess pessimist isn't too bad. Yeah, it's pessimist. It's not
Hello, I'm Mika Hawkins. I'll be serving under you from here on.
Alright. Sure, you know. It just debuff to defense, yeah, but we're fighting around a lot. Thanks. Nice one, Wolf. Increase evasion next to allies. You shoot next to allies a lot. Visibility, or not ability, visibility. Man, it should. Sure, that's fine.
I'm Wendy Cheslock. Kaboom.
Okay. You're gonna be a lancer, but okay. So you left. We'll take you back.
Name's Kobe Caird, boyo. Looks to me like we're gonna see a lot of each other.
Indeed. Yeah, no, definitely not you. How many times have you single digits? Let's pick you.
I'm Ramsey Clement. Hey.
Hi. More slot to fill. I don't really want to like you know to go in the trenches, but you might have. It won't be too bad. Alright, let's take you.
I'm Hermes Kissinger. With me here, your squad will get twice the girls.
Okay.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance?
Yep.
Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Alrighty.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
Alright.
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
Alright. Not that I thought otherwise.
They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
Alright.
You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
Alright, that's cool.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with.
Yep.
That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Alrighty.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Oh yeah.
Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now too. I'd better get a move on.
He probably is.